Welcome to Post Game Podcast. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B. Farsher with me. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers on YouTube. We are trying to get our subscribers. We're trying to get some subscribers. We got less than 150. The goal is to get 1,000. We are off to a good start. So please subscribe to the channel. Look at some of the videos, like, share, comment, and all that good stuff. Foster, we're talking about featured player of the week. We're talking about the NBA. We're getting a lot of college prospects right about now. And I think it's kind of a shame. Like, you got these college players that aren't even being considered in the top cream of the crop as far as draft picks nowadays, when that used to be the premium. Now it's more G League and overseas players. But without further ado, who are you talking about this segment, Foster?
All right, we got Kyshawn George, who's an outside shooter from Miami. He's 20 years old. He's 6'8", 205 pounds, and he plays shooting guard or small forward. He's got a 6'10" wingspan. He's got player comps to Kevin Huerter. He's a shooter who can handle the ball, pass, and disrupt defensively, highly due to the fact that he's got a 6'10" wingspan. He didn't have amazing production in college. He had 7 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists, but he did shoot 40% from three on 4 attempts per game, which is a nice sample size. He's got good passing IQ, and he can make plays out of the pick and roll. As far as his weakness, he lacks explosion vertically and laterally. He only had a 32-inch vertical, and his lane agility time was very, very slow. His lane agility time was 11.9, and just to give you an example, Zach Edey, who is 7'2", 200 plus pounds, well, very much in the high 200s, had a lane agility of 11.19. So not very fleet of foot, but George does have some physical development still to go at his young age of 20. And as far as his other weaknesses, he struggles to create his own shot. And his lack of lateral quickness will hinder him defensively. So I like his outs. I like his ability to shoot from the outside. I like his height and wingspan as well, and the fact that he can create for other players. My concern would be just his ability to create his own shot and to create for others with the fact that he's not very agile. So he could be a decent fit alongside Cade Cunningham as an outside shooter, but I am concerned about his agility and his ability to defend, his defense translating to the next level, unless he develops physically. He's only 20 years old, so there's definitely a chance for him to develop and improve in that regard. But basically his outside shooting and passing is what makes him appealing. This is definitely a second round target. Definitely not a guy we will be taking early in the lottery.
The pros about this is you got Arsar Thompson in a similar role, and he can actually push him to be better if you get someone like him in the second round. You got to remember, you need players. Not necessarily everybody. Not everybody can start, but you do need players, and you could use someone that's like this to come off your bench, push your starters, whatsoever. I think he would be a good piece for a second round pick. All right, now let's just keep it real. We've already discussed all the first round talent as far as going number 5, as far as the Pistons concerned. You never know what can happen though. Piston could actually trade down and get more picks. Uh, but who knows? But I think this guy, we it's hard to pass up scorers and shooters. Like you do that's what's in the NBA now. It's more about putting the ball in the basket. And we had times last year where we didn't do that, let alone defend. So, not really concerned with defense right now, although I should be. But we need to be a consistent scoring team more so than anything. So, thanks again, Foster. Subscribe to Bleachers to Speakers. There's more. Foster does these profile previews. Uh, we also got football coming up on that channel more with the Lions season under heading towards 88 days away from kickoff. I know the basketball season is nearing an end, but there's more stuff on that channel for you to check out. So we got a whole bunch of stuff going on, and Tigers baseball is on there. So subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers. You'll see all that stuff. Check us out.